You cannot make anybody love you. You cannot make anybody appreciate you, respect you, communicate, be a bit more affectionate with you. If they wanted to, they would. If they wanted to, they would. If they wanted you, they're going to provide all of that and then some. Nobody's perfect. If they may lack in certain areas, if they want you, they're willing to work on it. They're willing to be better and communicate about it to help fill your needs. But they got to want that for themselves. They got to want that with you. And you can't make nobody want that. You can't make nobody love you. You can't give somebody more of what they already don't appreciate. If they don't love you, you loving them more is not going to make them snap out of it. You appreciating them more and affirming them more is not going to make them wake up and affirm you. You got to let that shit go. You got to let that shit go. That struggle love, that crying and fighting for affection, that staying up all night, losing sleep, sleeping next to somebody who has broken you down day in and day out, time after time after time, and you constantly forgiving them and you constantly taking them back just so you're not alone and just so that it's not over because you just love them so much. They're never going to treat you the way that you want to be treated. Ever. Because you're not treating yourself the way that you deserve to be treated. So why should they have to? That's not a requirement for you. So why should they do that? I have requirements to be with me, to be in a relationship with me, and to be in my life. To be in a relationship with me, you have to want to be with me. You have to want to be in a relationship. You have to want to commit to me. You have to be willing to love me. You have to be willing to get married to me. You have to want to be married. You have to see kids with me. You have to see a future with me. You have to respect me. You have to be there. If you don't have requirements, you're going to let any and everything in. And next thing you know, you may not be attracted to this person at first, but let time sink in. Let emotional bonds create. And you're attached. And then what? You knew who they was from the beginning, but the way you feel about them is overpowering who they truly are. So now you feel stuck. So now you're in a relationship that's not equally yoked. Now you're in a relationship where you feel alone and you feel unheard of and you feel like you deserve more and you feel invisible and you feel like they don't appreciate you and they don't respect you and they don't love you. It's because you didn't require it. It wasn't a must for you. So it's not going to be a must for them. The man that is in my life will never have the ability to call me a bitch. Period. That's a boundary that I have. So anybody who refer to me as their bitch, my bitch, I get bitches, you my bitch, you can never be my man. Now that alone is going to cut off hundreds of men from even having the opportunity to be with me. You know what I'm saying? That's me having boundaries. That's me saying this is what I will never go for. And if I have a list of those things, the way that I will be able to see through and be able to pick who really is for me, because I have shit that I'm not shaking for nothing to nobody. So if you're not willing to love me wholeheartedly, you're just holding me back from somebody who is. You cannot make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. If they don't want to be committed to you, there's nothing that you can do about it. But let it go. Let go of the good for something great. Let go of the good for something better. The moment you feel like you deserve better, you do. The moment you feel like you're tired of repeating yourself from this relationship not being evenly yoked, it's time to dip. You done spoke up about it. They don't care to change. They don't care to fix it because they don't care to keep you. Stop fighting for people who will literally let you drown. Stop fighting for people who are not fighting for you in their life. Let them go. Let them go. I promise you, you the one that's going to feel everything the most. You're going to feel more sad about it. You're going to feel more heartbroken about it. You're going to feel more confused about it more than they are. I promise you, because you are the one that have this tight hold and attachment towards them. It's not the other way around. Had it been the other way around, they would do anything to keep you in their life, and it's nothing that they would do to jeopardize you remaining with them in y'all relationship. There's beautiful women all around the world. There's handsome men all around the world. But when a man want you, when a woman want you, they will never put themselves in a position to lose you. And putting themselves in a position to lose you is by hurting you, disrespecting you, lying to you, not being there for you. That's what puts you on the chopping block, emotionally, mentally. So if that's not, So if somebody is willing to put themselves in a position to lose you, that has your answer about how they truly feel about you, and that has your answer about how they feel about what y'all got going on. Stop fighting for one-sided relationships. Stop trying to make people care and love you and be there. If they don't naturally want to, let it go. You deserve to be loved by somebody who want to love you just because you're you. You deserve to be put first just because you put yourself first. You deserve to be wine and dine. Girl, for the first time in my life, my hand gets kissed. My doors are open for me. You know what I'm saying? I am proudly being introduced and walking and being everywhere in my city. You know what I'm saying? Because this is somebody that loved me and appreciate me and would do anything to keep me in his life. And you deserve that type of love. So stop struggling with love. Stop struggling with struggle love and let them go and get the love you deserve. Because at the end of the day, you can't make nobody love you, appreciate you, respect you, or anything. If that's not what they want to do, they're not going to do it. So let it go.